Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, where we stopped somewhere within the Huntsman's Copse. I don't know exactly where. There is this kind of like, or should I say where in regards to how far the level goes on. There is this path in the mountain, and there's also this bridge over there that I was able to lower. I am not entirely sure which way is the correct way to move on. I would imagine it's the bridge, but alternatively, they could be two paths that lead to the same area. This might just be a back path. Let's go find out. Wait, hold on. Try right and then up. Oh, hello. Sometimes they stagger, sometimes they don't. I do find it a little inconsistent. Alright, you off in the distance. Probably with the whip. And no fall damage. See, he was nice enough to stagger. Thank you. Interesting sort of like a perches for them to be kind of like trying to hide on. Oh, hello. You're one of the, non-staggerables. Oh, hello. I'm not sure what your plan was, sir, but dropping directly in front of me was probably not a good one. This does look like it leads somewhere important. Is there anybody trying to climb up there? The answer is no. And I think I might have, ooh, another person wanting to surprise me. I think when I played Dark Souls 2 for the first time, I probably fell down one of those cracks in the bridge. That seems like something I would do. The Undead Purgatory. Oh, hello. Are there enemies on this side? The answer is no. Okay. Ow. I did not realize you would have a follow-up, sir. Alright, let's get my stamina back. Okay, somehow that hit his shield. That was a fast spin. Alright, let's try this. Let's all try all of these things a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. Like, I believe if he just raised his shield, he would do a better job blocking those attacks. Okay, that was lucky on my part. And then his AI broke. Yeah, there's a boss there. How easily can I get... Oh yeah, I have to, first off, I have to remember what button is jump in this game, because it switches for Dark Souls. What is the shortest space that I could run? Pretty short, okay. I think I was making it a lot more difficult than it actually was. That was close. That felt close, at the very least. Alright. Let's go get the boss, whoever this is. Oh, is this one of the big lords? Oh yeah! It's this guy. Oh my gosh. It has been so long, sir, since I've seen your chariot. Oh, son of a... Clearly it has been a long time. Clearly. Wow. Let's try that again. To be fair on my part, I feel like that's just kind of bad design. To put a pit where you will die directly to your right. That's a 50-50 chance for newcomers to just die for no good reason. For no good reason at all. Because none of the cameras show this pit. Oh, hold on. Run, run, run. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot as well. There is one of you. Shall I worry about fighting you fellows? Or shall I let the horse and chariot do the work? Nope, nope. This is potentially not good. There we go. All right. Now I remember my strategy for fighting this boss was really stupid back in the day. It was not particularly smart. I just kind of stood around, waited for him to circle around over and over again on his loop. And then he would slowly die. Another strategy I had was just to kind of like wait in my cubbyhole, and then like wait for him to just about to pass, and then shoot the shot to there. But I mean, this works too, for me, as a person. Does this make me a bad person? No, because Dark Souls bosses are meant to be scummed out. And I feel as though, like... Okay, so I haven't played Elden Ring or watched gameplay footage beyond, like, maybe the initial trailer. And the second trailer. But based on what I hear in regards to items, weapons, like status abilities, a lot of Elden Ring is just what do you do? How do you use your effects? How do you use your abilities to just kind of like ridiculously scum out enemies? Like they've taken that attitude and then they've kind of applied it to the gameplay itself. As opposed to me right now utilizing said gameplay loop to just completely... I wonder if I could get 2 shots in. Like, if I can get 1 shot in while he's heading over to me. And then another shot while he passes. I mean, it's not necessary. Because... yeah, it takes way too long to cast. I would have to cast this first one a lot earlier, like right when he... and even then... oh, I got hit. And that would be bad. We don't want risk. We don't want to have to do this again. It's bad enough that I'm doing it the 1 time, let alone the 2nd time. Since this is technically the 2nd time I'm playing this boss in my life. So this means that I'm using my terrible, terrible strategy. Is it a terrible strategy if it works? Probably not, but... And I think that's the thing, like, this one works with ease. Like, there's the... I forget the name of the boss. It's one of the DLC bosses in Dark Souls 1. The Black Dragon. I think it's, like, the end boss of the DLC. And that end boss was a pain in the butt. But essentially... I beat him by just repeatedly kiting him back and forth, over and over across the map. And it still wasn't easy, but that just felt like the best way. Oh, hold on. I think something changed. What kind of... oh, you jerks. Alright, where is this sorcerer? Alright. Sorry. Ow. That was very rude of you. Alright, let's get rid of this bow user. And yeah, for some reason, the Chariot kind of, like, it eventually gets caught, or it eventually stumbles due to the damage. This is where you fall. Bonus points if you know what movie that's from. And then the music just unceremoniously just drops out entirely. All right, hurrah for victory. Hurrah for happiness. Fine work. I wouldn't go that far. It was work, but was it fine work? Ooh, a bonfire. All right, I'm gonna go back to the... What is the main fire? It's not the Firelink Shrine. That's Dark Souls 1. It's been so long since I've been playing this game. I've chosen the terrible strategy of recording this in increments that are way too far apart from each other. So I'm going to go back to Majula. Yes, the Far Fire. Spend some of these souls. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. There's still the other path that I did not go on. Wait a second. If this is what I think it is, this is the PvP.
What is it? Oh, you trot along now. This place won't be any fun. Not for you. What is it? Oh. What is it? Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is technically a dead end then. Let's go back to Majula, see if that was one of the Lord, or if that was, or do all of the bosses have that kind of red flame thing going on? I think all of the bosses. Okay, so let's go back to Huntsman's Copse and go to the bridge, because that is probably going to be the path forward. All right, so here's the bridge I was referring to. I have not crossed over to see what was on the other side yet. What sort of villainy awaits? Other than a pile of burnt corpses. Oh, no. I was going to say a bonfire, but it's locked. And I do not possess the key. How rude of you. I think I narrowly dodged that first arrow. And then started to get hit by everything else. Alright. I admit this area does give me an air of familiarity. So, okay, so there's this cliffside approach, and then there's this cavern. Which side looks less deep and spooky? If he gets back up, he didn't. It's too bad I can't use this pile of corpses to light a torch. Like, there's this ongoing fire here. There's a torch that needs lit inside there. But I cannot use this fire to light a torch. Be right back. Alright, so we got the torch lit. And we've broken this fancy curse vase. Let's take the cliffside approach. I feel like that's less spooky. A little bit easier conceptually. I want to say both of these paths lead to the same thing. But it has been a while. You know, let's make that a rule. I'm not allowed to say... Oh, hello. Merciless Raona. Very rude of you. And probably one more hit. Fantastic. A priestess robe. How does that look? Ooh, an inhuman effigy. Let's see. The clerics of Dringlaic have retained their nominal status throughout the ages, but were always at arm's length from the royal family, as if their existence was little more than a formality. It is customary for clerics to wear different garb depending on their sex, but the reason for this practice is unknown. This is a woman's robe. Also, how am I holding this sword? Like, the way so the left hand, sure, but what the hell is the right hand doing? Like, it's all, like, bent in. I mean, what was I wearing before, though? Dringlaic mail. Oh, the undead lockaway key. I wonder if that's the, Very rude. I was busy talking about keys. I wonder if that's the, key for that, for the bonfire. Because if it is, I would like to unlock it. Do I want to use it, though? I don't necessarily need all of my enemies to repop. But at the very least, it'll be nice that it's accessible. And it is. Fantastic. Why, hello, skeletons.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my... I've heard this land was full of danger. I joined forces with a man on the way. But he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along.
So who's this, fellow?
You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said.
Oh, yeah.
He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it when you see it. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. I tell ya, he's a slick talker. So don't let him fool ya. man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find the common footpad and put an end to his roguery.
His roguery? Yeah. Have yourselves a good fist pump. Alright, so we've gone up the cliff face on the left to the special location, which involved the invader. Let's go on this direction. Ow. How rude. Oh. And you... I'm sure they were up to no good. Oh, hello. I wonder if that essentially makes that area across the way a lot easier because you've taken out that sorcerer. Yeah, I'll probably have to backtrack through there at some point. Oh, for a second I thought that was uncrossable material. Oh, are we already ready for another boss? Let's hope we don't die immediately again. Skeleton lords, I've come for you. Interesting. Just narrowly dodge said fireball. I'm guessing we're going to be getting ads because their health bars aren't quite declining at an expected rate. That was probably an unnecessary health vial. Skeleton wheels? Who invited skeleton wheels? How do you backstab a wheel? Oh my gosh. The lock-on system in this game definitely could use a lot of work. Alright, any more skeleton wheels showing up after that? We don't need to flood this room with an unnecessary amount of skeletons. Thank you for stepping forward. All right. Now just one more ad to deal with. And then we've got this guy. Now, what sort of skeleton additions is he going to bring to the team? We got shield skeletons. We've got largely shield skeletons. Just a ton of shield skeletons. Excuse me, sir. You seem to be separated from the pack. No. Sir, your shield appears to be most effective. You should probably always use it. Nope. There we go. The Skeleton Lords have been defeated. Fantastic. Are they all Skeleton Lords? Only 3 of those fellows seemed fairly large in size. Or are the other skeleton followers? What other weapon do I have that's not in bad shape? I could always just repair. Like, for some reason, I'm just sitting around holding onto my repair function. But where is progress beyond this skeletal chamber? Where is the way forward beyond this pile of bones? Oh, just right around here. Right around the corner. Don't you dare jump. That would be that would be very foolish. What are you trying to guide me to? Messages. I see nothing. You're just shouting at me with random directions. Be wary of hole and then jumping. Is that what they're calling a hole these days? Try up in short skeleton? Ooh. Is this the Poison Valley? Why, hello, ma'am. What, can I do to beseech you?
Are you a traveller?
Yes.
I'm Chloanne, an ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
Yeah, I'll buy one.
I came here in search of rare stone. The place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. Visit me again, whenever you please.
Okay, I vaguely remember this area. Specifically, I want to say there's a point somewhere up there where you have to set fire to one of these spinning... Not spinning wheel, windmill wheels. And that causes the flow of poison to stop. Which is important, especially against the final boss of the area. I'm out of the poison, and yet it continues to build. That's problematic. Do I have anything that's good with poison resist? Let's see, tattered cloth robe offers best poison resist, but not too much. This is actually the best that I have for poison resistance. Do I have any poison curing items? Yes, I do. Alright, I'm gonna run to town real quick. You know what? I'm gonna stop here for the night. We've done a lot. We fought 2 bosses. We can stop at the poison zone. For now, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.